If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 4 of the third season at Chelsea here on FIFA 16. In the last episode, you had a rather large decision to make with regards what happens with our latest transfer. Pretty one-sided the voting as well. 66% at the time of recording have been in favour of signing James Rodriguez, with the other 34% split between Isco and Thomas Muller. So, as such, we will be signing James Rodriguez from Manchester United for £69 million plus Cesc Fabregas. Now, Fabregas is worth about 33 million, so this transfer is worth total £112 million. It's a lot of money, but we have a lot of money to spend, and we can't get anyone better. Couldn't possibly get anyone better for that role. A 90 rated James Rodriguez is now in the starting lineup for Chelsea Football Club. There he is. We've dropped Pogba down to CDM. So we've got 88 Pogba, 88 Matic, 90 Neymar, 90 James, 90 Bale, 88 Costa. Madness. Alaba still at left back, Zuma and Varane at centre back with Aspi on the right and Courtois in goal. I could not be happier with that starting lineup. We are still trying to move on a couple of other players, obviously, with regards Musonda, Ramirez, Baba and Pedro. I am going to be using Kennedy, though, as the backup left-sided midfielder. I've made the decision, and I'm not going to be looking to bring in another left-sided midfielder. I'm quite happy with the players we currently have for that role. Nathan wants to discuss contracts. That's fine. And Bilbao will give me 8 million for Ramirez. That's fine. I'll just take it. It's not as if we're desperate for money. We'll take £8 million for Ramirez. It's slightly unrealistic that Athletic Bilbao would come in for him, considering they have a transfer policy, obviously, of only signing players from the Basque region in Spain. But we will take the money. Spurs have offered for Diego Costa. I'm not selling Diego Costa in this series. There have been a few people saying in the comment section that I should sell Diego on. It's not going to happen. Diego Costa is my main man up top for this series. Getting an offer here from Manchester City for Alaba. We will be rejecting that. Thank you very much. Don't need you taking my best left-sided midfielder. And Willian is still unsure what's going to happen with his contract. He asked for more wages, so I offered to give him more wages, and then he said, actually, I'm not sure I want to stay. I'm just going to let my contract run out. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with Willian. Nathan wants 80 grand a week up from... Wow, okay, fine. And we'll give him squad rotation player because he will now be heavily involved in first team football this year. Not as much so as James, but he will be heavily involved. And it's time then to jump into the first game of the season. I'm probably in the way down here, so I might move myself to the left a little bit in editing, if I remember. But James Rodriguez, £69 million plus Cesc is the biggest deal of this window so far. Sergio Aguero has gone to PSG for £39 million, so nice to see him leaving the BPL. And Thiago's gone from Bayern to Valencia, something that we'd already seen to this point in the save. So no Aguero for Manchester City this season. We'll see if they get a replacement in. If not, City have weakened themselves for the title race. A title race that I desperately want to win. Drop the video a like if you enjoy this episode as well. Make sure you subscribe to the channel too so you don't miss out on any further content. But without any further ado, we will jump into the first game of the BPL season away from home at Selhurst Park. Connor Wickham, James MacArthur. I thought he was going to take that off the pitch there. He didn't. Kurt Zuma up against Connor Wickham. Missed the challenge. Great cross. Paul Pogba had to drop back on the cover to stop Yannick Bolasie, putting that header in the back of the net. Palace close to 1-0 after just 7 minutes. Let's make sure we get this set piece away, shall we? Keeper's come for it. He's not got there. He did that in pre-season. Oh, that interception, though, was massive. Absolutely vital. Thibaut's making me a little bit nervous right now. That could have been 1-0 again. Very close, Palace. This is going to be a more difficult game than I expected if it continues like this. Thank you, Thibaut, proving he can actually catch a football. Punching. Steal it off him from Rafa Varane. Play it across here to Gareth Bale. James is making the run on the outside. Where's Neymar? I need Neymar. He's not there, so we'll give it to Diego Costa instead. Turning side. Diego with a chance to make it 1-0 Chelsea. No, a great block by Scott Dan. Chances at both ends of the pitch in the opening 18 minutes or so, but still goalless. Corner for Bale. I see the man right on the far side. I think it's Matic. It is. I'm going to hit this first time. Oh! Does he want to hit that any harder? My word, Nemanja Matic, if that had been on target, that would have been hands down the best goal I'd ever scored on FIFA. Alaba wins it back nicely. Pogba, James, who's left-footed, so we'll squeeze it out wide to Pogba, who's right-footed, in a better position. Oh, lovely little scoop turn. Some space has opened up in the box. Paul Pogba makes it Chelsea 1, Crystal Palace 0 after 34 minutes. Winning the ball back with Alaba in the middle, or Alaba. I never know whether it's Alaba or Alaba, where the emphasis is. I think it's at the beginning. I think it's Alaba, but I always end up saying Alaba. Regardless, lovely little scoop turn from Pogs, and into the bottom corner it goes. Playing in the CDM position, just as effective going forward. Paul Pogba and Chelsea 1, Crystal Palace 0. Soiree Balassi, this move is going on forever, but if they end up with a chance or a goal, then it's a really, really patient, well put together move. It's not though, because Zuma's stolen it off him, and I tell you what, Kurt Zuma's had enough. He's on the runs, and he's going to play through Diego Costa. James making a decent-ish run. I'm not going to be able to find him. We could find Bale though, to first time hit it. Oh. Take that on your left, Gaz. Take it on your left, and that's in the bottom corner. Unfortunately, he's took it on his right, and he can't find the target. John Ward goes for the long one, looking for Scott Dan in the middle, who's pushed forward into an attacking position now. Nathan's come on for James, and Pasalic has come on for Matic, and they're both involved in this move. I'm actually going to go all the way out wide to Nathan here. Diego Costa started to make moves and then decided to stop. Nathan's broken well into the box. I might as well have a finesse shot here. It's dropped. Surely it's going to be 2. He's offside. Diego Costa, right place, wrong time. Suarez with the ball forward. Need to get this away, please. Thank you, Varane. I would have preferred you put your foot through it, though, because we might still be in trouble. Wonderful save by Thibaut Courtois. Oh, he's really saved my arse there. That drops kindly to Scott Dan, and the reactions to throw up that right arm were on point. Thank you, Courtois. He's going to come for this as well, hopefully, and he has done. That could have just saved us all 3 points, actually, that save from Courtois. There goes the final whistle. It's a 1-0 win at Selhurst Park. A slim margin of victory. It was a very close game, in fairness. Palace gave as good as they got in that one, but unfortunately, it wasn't quite good enough. A very even game, 50% possession, similar-ish amount of chances. We just edged it, and it was one of those extra 3 that was the one that gave us the win. We will take 3 points, though, from the opening day. We actually have Manchester United in game number 2, but between now and then, there may be some more transfer action. Players sold. Ramirez has gone to Bilbao for £8 million. That's perfectly fine with me. He's went to China in real life, and has gone to Bilbao now. A big offer from Sevilla for Rafael Varane, who's now 87 rated. Could have sworn he was only 86. At the beginning of the season, he might have already gone up 1 already. I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure he has. That's 42 million that we're going to be turning down. He's going absolutely nowhere, thank you very much. I will actually check to see if he has gone up. I could have sworn he was only 86. He has. He's gone up 1 already in this season. Is anyone else? I'll just do a quick scroll through. Bale's up to 90. Could have sworn he was already 90. Never mind. We'll have a quick look. Anyone else? Oh, Bertrand Traore up to 79 from pre-season. Klunter up to 71. A few more youngsters up, +1 as well. Interesting. Nice to see Varane growing by a little bit already. Some interest shown by our next opponents, Manchester United, in Gareth Bale, according to the squad report there. We'll see if we get any offers for him. Nathan's accepted the contract offer we gave to him, and we've had an offer in for Baba, 8.5 from Everton. I mean, I should probably accept it, and I might as well. We don't need Baba at all. We have Jose Gaya and David Alaba, or Alaba. Still don't know how to pronounce that properly, and or which way round to pronounce it. So we'll see if we get anything else between now and Man United. If not, we'll jump straight into the game at home against them. Yes, we will. Abdul Rahman Baba, Everton, 8.5. It's a very wet Stamford Bridge, to be completely honest. You can see the rain coming down in the background. James starting against his former side for the first time. I'm intrigued to see if Cesc is starting for them against his former side for the first time. He does at cam, behind Wayne Rooney, Mata and Depay at either side. Other than that, no surprises in either the bench or the starting lineup for Manchester United. We may be in season number 3, but Cesc Fabregas is the only name on that team sheet that you wouldn't expect to be in a starting 11 for Manchester United. We'll have to see how this goes. The battle of the new boys between James Rodriguez and Cesc Fabregas. Nice touch by Alaba. Matic round the corner to Neymar. Could look for Matic again here, actually, and I might do. No, we'll use his run as a decoy. Neymar on the most twisty of runs, and he could end up with a shot. Hit it straight at Daley Blind, although I'm not sure Daley knew much about that. What a run from Neymar. Could try and pick out Matic again on the edge of the box, but we'll try the cross. Neymar! Oh, what a header. So close to the target, but still 0-0 after 13 minutes. Quick ball up to Rooney, who's taken it in his stride well. Here's Memphis up against Bale. Oh, it's a good cross. Rooney header. 1-0 Man United. Oh, that's disappointing. I thought Bale had done enough to stop Memphis from getting the cross in by just leaning on his shoulder slightly, but he's pulled the cross back really nicely. Varane had committed to going further to the goal as Rooney pulled off, and he went to diving header to get it away. Varane and just fell at the feet of Rooney as the ball flew into the back of the net. We're 1-0 down. Memphis up against Azpilicueta. And, well, there's no battle there, is there, for pace? Memphis is just tearing me apart. I'm nervous about giving away a penalty, but we've been able to get it off him with Varane. Costa can knock this down, which he has done beautifully. It's the path of Pogba to Bale. James is making the run forward, and we'll find him. Give it back to Bale. Maybe go back to James. No. Nearly. James has actually won it back nicely. No, it's never been a foul. What are you doing? Oh, he's given that straight to Matic, Daley Blind. We'll get it to James. Around the corner, shot from James Rodriguez. Oh, screamer! Yes, James! What a way to welcome yourself to the Stamford Bridge faithful with a screamer against your former club after half an hour to bring you back level. Got the space with the turn, and then what a rocket into the top corner. James Rodriguez. Yes, boy. I like the signs that we're seeing from James so far. If he can do that on a consistent basis, it'll be £112 million well spent. Cesc on the breakaway, up against Raphael Varane for pace. He's giving it to Rooney, going to get caught. Here's Cesc. Cesc! If he'd gone and scored a screamer at the same end that James did, I would have been distraught. It's still 1-1 though, really good save by Thibaut Courtois. What are they going to do from this corner other than fuck it up? No, they haven't fucked it up just yet. Mata into Philip Jones. Phil Jones to Swiney. Back to Phil Jones. Manchester United going to LVG it and just overplay and not get anything. It looks that way. Everything seems so promising from that Cesc chance, and now they really have messed it up. James, I see Pogba there. Slot it through. Pogba's in space. Neymar's ahead of him. We'll give it to the Brazilian. That wasn't the best of passes, but he's got the space. Neymar with a shot. Deflected straight at De Gea. Memphis with the throw. Schneidlin battling with Nemanja Matic, and Schneidlin comes out on top. It's a nice ball through to Schweinsteiger. Rooney, for some reason, passed that off. I've no idea why. He should have just kept running there. Here's James. Drop the shoulder and beat Daley Blind. And we'll try and ping that towards Diego Costa, who might bring this down. He's stolen it off Rojo. Chance to make it 2-1 to Chelsea. No, De Gea with a great save. And he recovers to pick the loose ball up as well. Top goalkeeping. But nice turn. James is making runs. We'll look for Diego. Bring that down. Look for Pogba. Bale in some space. We found him nicely. Might just give it a crack. Gareth Bale! Good save from David De Gea down low. Are they making a change? They are. Who's coming off? Who's going on? Memphis is going off. Don't know who's coming on. Might be Ashley Young or Antonio Valencia. Perhaps it was Ashley Young. Bale with the corner then. In it comes. Keeper thought about coming. Neymar finally scores a header. He's had 2 or 3 opportunities with his head from corners in today's episode, and this time it ends up in the back of the net. De Gea thought about coming, ended up going back on his line again, and Neymar was on his own. Where were the Man United defenders? Bale with a great cross, but there was no one near him. No one within 5 yards of Neymar, just completely unattended on the penalty spot. A great header. 2-1 Chelsea. Fabregas. Rojo, Schneidlin to Fabregas again. Oh no, Zuma tried to go for the tackle but mistimed it. Varane will get this away though, thankfully. I have got a couple of changes waiting to be made with just under 10 minutes to go. But I'm not sure whether Man United will be able to create anything else before the end of the game regardless of those changes. I did actually win possession back there with Bale, but his touch kind of took him straight into the defender. Man United have pushed a lot of men forward though, so if we do steal it off them, at some point high up the pitch, we should be through for a great counter-attacking opportunity. All we've got to do, though, is win the ball back off them high up the pitch. We keep clearing these long balls away. Rojo with the effort, Courtois with a save. kick it out, win this Diego, and knock that down towards James, who brings it down in his stride well, but he's not got the strength to hold off Daily Blind. There's only 2 minutes left now. I made the changes around about the 80th minute mark, but as you've seen, ball hasn't gone out of play yet. Another long, rangy ball forward. Zuma or Rojo? Zuma headed that behind. Changes will now be made. Willian and Kennedy have come on. But is there time left? De Gea's up in the box. I've only just noticed that. David De Gea is up, although that's going to go for a goal kick, and it'll give him time to get back on his own goal line. There you go, you can see him at the far end of the pitch. He's already back in goal, which is a shame. So I would have loved to have got a counter-attacking goal from like my own half or something. They're giving it away again. Ball just changing hands a lot in this final few stages. But it's not enough for Man United. A 2-1 win at home, a very hard-fought 2-1 win, but we take the victory. In the battle of the new boys, it's James Rodriguez that comes out on top with a stunning strike to give us a 2-1 scoreline at home after a 1-0 scoreline away from home. I'm not going to advance any further because I want to make sure I take in as many opportunities or many suggestions as you guys are offering me in the comment section of the various different episodes that are going up. But James is in. James has scored and made an instant impact. Ruben Loftus-Cheek may, if we have a good training session here as well, go up another rating for a second time. Is he up? He is. You can see him at the end, 72 to 73. This is really working, I think. I think this must be the best way to train a player. So just do, or to train your youngsters, do one player at a time, concentrate on them for say 2 or 3 months, and then swap and do a different player. Everton top of the league currently. I'll show you the table there. Everton top, City, Spurs, then us. Only because of goal difference, and we're only +1 or -1 behind Spurs, City and Everton. Really pleased with the way that this season has started. Had a great pre-season. So far we've had a really solid start to the BPL season as well, and made a couple of good transfers. Big one coming in and a couple of crucial ones leaving as well. Let me know in the comment section what to do next with my money. I don't know, as I need to improve anywhere. I may wait until January, but I will of course take your suggestions on board. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already. Check the channel page itself for anything you may have missed over the past few days, whether it be this series or the My Player series. But for now,